A good tale comes to mind up in Tucker's Knob where I grew up. An old mule trader come through the country. He had a string of mules, about 12 or 15 mules. His name was called Fat Sam. Well, old Slick Harold, I always thought that he was a good mule trader. Met him down on the road. Said, I'm going to buy a mule from him and I'm going to beat him this time. He's cheated me every time I traded. Went down there and hit him up to buy a mule off of him. Well, said, I'd like to buy that little gray mule over there. That mule trader said, no, mister, I wouldn't buy that mule. Said, I'm an expert mule trader, and said, that mule don't look good. He said, I know, I know mules too. Said, I want that little gray mule. He said, no, that mule don't look good. Yeah, let me show you this black mule over here, this brown mule over here, or this other mule over here. He said, no, now don't put all them bad mules off on me. I want that little gray mule. He said, well, now if you insist, well, I know mules, and I'm gonna take that little. How much you want for that little gray mule? He said, I'll sell it to you for $100. He said, okay, I'll just take it. He took that little gray mule and hooked the halter to it and walked it home and took it out in the barnyard and took the halter off of it and swatted across the rear. That little gray mule ran into the side of the barn, knocked about 2 boards off of it, turned it around and swatted it again, and it ran up against a walnut tree and knocked the bark off of it. He got out in front of that mule and waved his arms like that. The mule was totally blind. He said, why, that rascal sold me a blind mule. I'll get him. And he went dashing back down there to where that mule trader was camped out and come dragging that blind mule in there. He said, you no good scoundrel, you. Said, you lied to me and you cheated me and you sold me a blind mule. He said, mister, I told you that mule didn't look good. That's the end of that tale.